Yo, what is up, you guys? Fleur here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my all-star votes for the Major League Baseball All-Star Game and all that. And I've already filled one out for like all the Tigers players because I'm like that, and I'm a big Tigers fan. Want to get as many of them there as possible, and a few of them are quite deserving. So, gonna just put my votes in. These ones are gonna be more realistic, not towards like Tigers and whatnot. So first base, obviously Chris Davis. He's having a great year. The average 331, second in the American League, and of course he's leading with 27 home runs in the National League. I haven't really thought about this too much. National League, might have to check some of the stats. Joey Votto, Votto, he's having a good year. 326 average, 13 homers with 37 RBIs. Vote him in there of the Cincinnati Reds. Second base, I will be going with the Tigers. Omar Infante here. He's having a great year. He's batting 300, just 5 home runs, 24 RBIs. He's the 9-hitter. He's number one in all 9 hitters in like so many different categories. So 300 average, that's nice for Infante. Vote him in at second base. And for the National League, I'm going to go with Matt Carpenter. 322 average. He kind of came out of nowhere this year. Nice season so far. So, go with Matt Carpenter for the National League second baseman. And then at shortstop, got to go with Johnny Peralta. I know Elvis Andrus is the fan favorite, and also Josh Hardy's having a good year for Baltimore. But Peralta, 324 average. That is the best average for all the shortstops in the major leagues. And I don't know what just happened on my computer. Hold on, guys. Alright, so I don't know what just happened, but going with Peralta, 324 average, 7 homers, 34 RBIs. That's nice. In the National League, as shortstop, I would go with Troy Tulowitzki, but of course he's injured. I could still vote for him and all that, but I'm gonna go with someone else. Let's see how Brennan Crawford is doing. 280 average, it's not too bad, but I'm not gonna vote for him. I kind of like Starlin Castro, but he's having a bad year. Them Cubs, though. Alright. While I'm thinking about this, you guys can go ahead and comment below, like, who you're voting in for each position and all that good stuff. So, just, tell me all that, who you're voting in, who you want to see in, who should be starting, and all that good stuff. I don't know what shortstop to vote for. Let's take a look at Hanley Ramirez. I think he's been injured because his average is 351, so, might just go with Ian Desmond. I'll just go with Ian Desmond. 280 average, not too good, but 12 home runs and 40 RBIs. Kind of struggling, but that average is actually not bad, really. So third base now, AL obviously, Miguel Cabrera, 370 average. That's insane. Second highest average in the American League, of course, is Chris Davis, which is 330. He's got a .04 higher average. That's insane. He's doing great this year. He actually has 21 home runs and 77 RBIs now. As I'm doing this commentary while the Tigers game is on, he just hit a 2-run homer. But he has 21 homers now. Obviously, he's leading in average and RBI is big time, and then at home runs, of course, behind that dude Chris Davis, who also got a home run tonight, of course. And third baseman in the National League. I like Polanco because he used to play for the Tigers. He was here when we went to the World Series and all that. But let's see. See Polanco's stats. Oh, 236, lower than I thought. Pedro Alvarez, I think he's having a good year, but he's not. I was just kidding. He does have 19 homers, though. That's nice. Sandoval, injured. David Wright, he was injured, I'm pretty sure. But, I've always kind of liked David Wright. The Mets are probably one of the better teams that I like in the National League. So, 309 average for him, 12 homers, 41 RBIs. So, voting David Wright. And also on Miguel Cabrera, he's never even started in the All-Star game, which is crazy. So, yeah, he is the leading vote getter, though. So, he'll be starting. Now at catcher in the American League, the Tigers catcher Avila is terrible, so that's a no. AJ Przinsky's having a good year, but gonna have to go with Joe Mauer. That 330 average, that's really good. 8 homers, 25 RBIs. So Joe Mauer, and then in the National League, see how Rob Brantley's doing. 242. He's former Detroit Tigers catcher. Well, he was in the minor leagues, but besides the point. Carlos Ruiz, not doing too good. I don't really know how good these guys are doing, so just checking out their stats and all that good stuff. Yadier Molina, yep, gonna have to vote him in. 353 average. I think he's been good, but his average getting up this year. 5 home runs also with 41 RBIs. That's nice. As the catcher for the Cardinals, so there's the catchers. DH Victor Martinez is not hitting for average this year at all, so not gonna vote him in from the Tigers. Let's see how Ryan Domit is doing. 238. Ooh, I thought he was doing better than that because he's on my fantasy team. But Trumbo's probably doing well. No, I was just kidding. Designated hitter. I know Encarnacion has a lot of home runs. 21. 271 average, but 21 homers with 63 RBIs. I'll vote him in. And David Ortiz is probably he's leading. It's probably makes most sense, but just going to go with Encarnacion. Now in the outfield, for the American League, I'm going to go with Austin Jackson from the Tigers. So he is batting 306 this year. He was injured for a few weeks, but he's back, and he came back on fire. So 306 average he's doing well. 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Not too many RBIs as he is the leadoff hitter, and had some time off with the injury, but he's been back. He's doing really good. And then Torrey Hunter, his average was way up there, but now it's down to 299. That's kind of tragic, but also their average is probably up. Hunter's is 301 now, actually, as both of them have gotten a base hit today. Jackson actually just got out. I'm watching the Tigers, and Hunter's up to bat right now. So yeah, he also has 3 home runs. He actually got his 300th home run in Minnesota of his career. 30 RBIs for him. Great right fielder. He was leading, but then I think Markakis took over from Baltimore. And then the third outfielder, probably gonna go with Nate McLouth. He's batting 287, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Not the greatest numbers, but he has so much speed. Second most stolen bases in the American League, behind what's his name, Jacoby Ellsbury, and so in the National League for the outfield, let's see, Carlos Beltran, go with him. 305, 17 homers, 46 RBIs. He's having a nice year. So Carlos Gonzalez at 300, 21 homers. That's really nice for him. 57 RBIs as well. So one more outfielder from the National League. Got to see these names. Take a look. Thinking I'm gonna go with McCutchen. Yeah, might as well. 289. Average is kind of down from last year, but that's still good. 8 home runs, 38 RBIs. So vote him in. Those are my 3 National League outfielders. No write-ins. So yep, that is it. My selections and all that stuff. So yep, that's it. Yeah. So as a review, American League: Chris Davis, Omar Infante, Johnny Peralta, Miguel Cabrera, Joe Mauer, Edwin Encarnacion. I butchered that last name somehow right there. Torrey Hunter, Austin Jackson, Nate McLouth. And in the National League: Joey Votto, Matt Carpenter, Ian Desmond, David Wright, Yadier Molina, Carlos Beltran, Carlos Gonzalez, and Andrew McCutchen. So yeah, that's it for my All-Star Game ballot, my votes. So yeah, comment below who you think should get in and all that, who you want starting, your favorite teams and all that, your favorite players that are good, and all that good stuff. Just, comment some feedback and all that. Alrighty, so leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you aren't already. As always, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. Peace.